Hey, what is going on, guys? Havoc here, bringing you another Resident Evil video. So, I know a lot of content creators have been making lists and wish lists of what next batch of RE games should be remade, what games are rumored to be remade. So I figured I'd toss my name into the hat and give you my thoughts and my wish list of Resident Evil games I feel deserve a remake. We kick it off with number 5, Resident Evil 6. Now this one would take a major overhaul. I did a video ranking my Resident Evil games that I've played, and RE6, spoiler alert, was not my favorite. If you want to check out that video, I will put a link in the description box below, or check out the video at the end of this video. Just give it a click. But RE6, I think, will take a major overhaul of everything. The only thing that was bearable to play was the Leon Kennedy campaign, and other than that, somehow I don't know how they're gonna do it. If you have any idea how they can make this work, because I believe it's like episodic, basically, from what I remember. It's been a minute since I played RE6. It's episodic, where you pick Leon, you do his story, then you pick someone else, you do their story, etc, etc. But yeah, I think Resident Evil 6 is due for a remake. All right, number 4, Resident Evil 0. Well, I recently completed this game not too long ago for the second time, and let me tell you, it needs a remake. First off, bring back inventory boxes. My God, it felt like an inventory box simulator and constantly passing items back and forth between Rebecca and Billy. That was getting annoying, or dropping off items in a room and having to backtrack to pick up said item. It was a pain in the ass. So first thing they need to do is re-add inventory boxes. Second, let's add co-op, local and online co-op. I feel that would be awesome. You could change the camera point of view to RE2, RE4 if you wanted to, but if you wanted to leave the camera angle that as is, I wouldn't have an issue with that. Kind of similar to RE5. Obviously, graphically, it could use an upgrade. Some bosses could be tweaked and remodified a little bit, because some of the bosses in Resident Evil 0 are very bland and boring. They're just giant versions of bats and scorpions, etc, etc, until you make it to the final boss. But Resident Evil 0 definitely needs a remake. All right, number 3, Resident Evil 1 remake. Now, I know you might be thinking, Havoc, we've had a remake, we've had a HD remastered. Why do we need to remake a game that's been remade already? That is a very good question, but I feel that this game would be very beneficial on the RE engine, which is now the REX engine now. That's the upgrade that they had. And, you know, it seems like anytime they remake a game and put it on the RE engine, it's like an ATM machine for Capcom. It's gonna sell, people are gonna buy it, because now that's how they see Resident Evil. When they play a game, they see RE2 Leon, RE4 Leon, RE3 remake, you know, Jill. That's what they see now. And changing the camera angle, first off, would be very beneficial. Upgrade it graphically. That's just the start. I'm sure there's other things that could be tweaked and added or removed, but I feel that RE1 remake definitely deserves to be one of those games. Number 2, Resident Evil 5. It's been a minute since I've last played this game, but I feel that it also would be very beneficial in the same way that Resident Evil 0 would be beneficial. Obviously, upgrade graphically. Have the option to have the camera angle similar to the RE remakes of RE2 or RE4, or leave it as is. Obviously, you already have the online co-op to it as well. Maybe some tweaks to the story, maybe a little bit changes here and there, but again, you know, I want these Resident Evil games to be remodernized and people to play them. Some people don't even own the old hardware of games, and I'm talking about casuals. Us hardcore fans, we have multiple copies of Resident Evil on many different platforms, but they're trying to bring in the new people, the new customer. They want, like, hey, this is new. Why not? Why not at this point? It makes them money. So with that being said, RE5 should definitely be remade. And number 1, to no one's surprise, Resident Evil Code Veronica. I think this has been on most people's wish list as the number 1 game to be remade. I think it's between Code Veronica and RE5 as 1 and 2. For me, Code Veronica, I think, needs it the most. Last time I played this was, I think, last year, back in 2023. And again, RE engine, update the graphics, rework the dialogue. I think Steve can redeem himself because he is such a poor character in the original. He's such a creeper in the original. I feel that you change Steve a little bit to make him more of a badass and just not an annoying ass. Tweak some bosses here and there, especially that airplane fight with one of the tyrants. The pacing of the game, because the original, although it can be fun to some, it does drag a little bit and feels more of a chore than anything at that point when you're like halfway through it or you get to the point where you meet up with Chris. But I feel Resident Evil Code Veronica definitely needs a remake. But again, guys, what are your thoughts? Put in the comment section below, what are 5 Resident Evil games that you would love to see be remade on the RE engine? It doesn't have to be the mainline games, it could be some of the spin-offs like Revelations or Outbreak. I know a lot of people would love to see another Outbreak game. But again, leave your top 5 in the comment section below and tell me what you feel needs to be remade. And for more Resident Evil content, please subscribe. So again, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, hit that little bell on your way out of this video. So until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Peace.